John, bye. Bye, John. Set, go. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh, I don't even know if that was nice. I don't even know how to call that.
The MonsterMAXX win.
Alright guys, we made history. There you go. Jersey RC Racing Promotions. We got the first prize with the XMAXX. XMAXX impressed me, but at the end, it was gonna go. I knew it was gonna go, but everything is destroyed on this guy. Oh, this one's all right here, but everything else. Check this out. Look at this front wheel. Look at this. Everything is freaking disaster. Even this one. So these two seems to be okay, but those two shot. I guess I landed sideways when I went bananas at the end. But let's just put this baby on the table and check this baby out and dismantle everything. Okay, look at this. It's not running, but it's shot. Okay, we're here, and we're gonna check out the whole truck. Let's see what happened to this baby. This baby took a beating. It won the championship, but look at this. Everything is just out of whack. Anyways, oh, our table is falling. Okay, the legs didn't lock. It's heavy for this guy. This one. These wheels are something else to work with. Two. Special lug nuts. Special lug nuts. Got them somewhere crazy. Took about 2 months to come in, but they arrived. There's our second wheel. We're gonna keep the motor. This is the front. This is the back. We're gonna come over here next. Okay, that's what we use right here, guys. This is what it is. Okay. Okay, so let's take this guy off. Stuck on the hub. Figure that out. Okay, so it's going out. It's coming out. There you go. So we're gonna bring the camera closer. Take a look at the whole thing. There you go. Let's take a look with the camera next. So let's grab the camera. Let's see what happened here. Let's see what happened here. So over here, look at this. Shot. Everything is shot. The bearing went right through. So maybe I tightened the lug too tight and it pushed it out and it damaged the inside. We're gonna take the whole thing apart, or it just ripped it when I launched it. And this side it seems to be fine, but we are gonna modify the wheels a little bit more. And over here, what went wrong here was nothing. So the right side is perfectly fine. Here's another one. Okay, we just want to see what happened here. And I think just the bearing just being too tight here, the bearing just came out of there. Anyways, there's our broken MonsterMAXX right there. Baby is done and damaged. So I'm gonna take the whole thing apart. I'm sure you guys know. Take out the turnbuckles, the spindles, whatever you want to call them. We'll look at the bearings. And this is the worst damage I ever seen on any of the RC trucks ever. Anyways, there it is. Just want to give you guys one last look, and that's that, and that's that. Everything is shot on this baby. our rear shock leaked as well. There you go. And it had a leak in it, but it just completely whoosh, everything came out of there. Anyways, okay, so this thing took a serious beating. We did get some bearings here, so we got some bearings right here. So if you guys want to buy bearings, check these out. But there's nothing special out there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start taking this baby apart. Check out this. Never seen anything like that. So let's remove this little guy. Let's remove the bolt in the bottom. I just want to get this whole hub carrier here out, and I'm just gonna take off a few of these bolts, and there's one up here. Don't miss any of the orders, because once you do miss the order, you might not know how to put it back together. So I am gonna go get a needle nose or a plier to pull these off. Okay, let's get this slider pin out. There it is. And let's get this baby off. Are they bent? Nope. Same size. We still need to move some of the stuff. We're going to take out this slider from here. And there's a screw in the bottom. Same thing that goes in the top of the little cup. There it is. Let's take this pin out as well. And now what we need to do here is we need to get this tie rod out of here. It's that moment of truth. Okay, let's just keep this in place. Let's pull out this axle and everything. Look at that, the bearing cage. Never seen anything like it. The whole bearing is gone, deteriorated. Anyways, we do need to pull off this little retainer here. So let's get this baby out. Okay, how do I do this without losing it? I'll just go easy on it. So this little guy comes off, and our hex come out. This bearing is still good. When I probably landed that thing really hard, all it did was a pam, blaka blaka, it broke everything, the bearing. So pretty much, we can still reuse this, which I am not gonna reuse, but there it is. The bearing's in here, so the bearing is what took a hit. The bearing took a hit. Look at the bearing. There you go. Look at the little marbles in there. There they are. So we might be able to reuse this, because the outside bearing never took a hit, just the inside just got forced out, and there's the other half of that bearing. Never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it. But anyways, let's tear the other side apart. So we're gonna switch our camera facing a little bit that way to that turnbuckle. This one's a bit different. So what we're gonna do here is we are gonna do the same thing. We're gonna remove this little guy. So let me just come across. Just don't want to block the light. So just so we can see it, I just want to take the whole thing apart. Let's take off this bottom one here. There it is. Okay, let's push that pin out. That pin out, and what we're gonna do here is we're gonna pull out both of the pins. And I think I got the XMAXX with the biggest damage ever. Not a lot of people, they usually break bearings, but this thing just boom, bam. That's why they call it MonsterMAXX. After every run, we gotta fix this baby. Same thing here. We're gonna remove this little retainer here. Oops. Let's see. Wish I had my pick here right now. Would have been really handy right now. The pick would have been super handy right now. There it is. Whoa, there's the pin. And I'm gonna take out this hex. Oh, yeah. Again, the outside bearing is no problem, but the inside, this thing gotta go. This is definitely gotta go. Okay, but there's the cage, the bearing cage. There it is. There's the half of the bearing. The other half is just gone. Okay, it's in here. But the other half is simply gone. So the back one, I am going to change. The front one, I should be able to, even this one I could work with, but this is something crazy here. Never seen anything like it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to do a lot of cleaning. I got videos on replacing these bearings, so check those out. But I am going to be putting everything back together, and you guys will see all that. So again, there it is. There's the MonsterMAXX. Totally obliterated all the bearings. Gone. Woo! So, let me clean everything up, and we'll put everything back together. Okay, so we're going to start from the back. We're going to get one of these bearing carriers. So right and left is different, so make sure you grab the correct one. It will tell you this is left, which means this would have to go on the opposite side, which I will be changing because the bearings are shot on the other side. So this is for right here. What we're going to do here is we're going to open our bearings here. This is a new package for the bearings. And we got 8 bearings in there. 4 small, 4 large. Here they are. That's fine. So what you do is, I wasn't able to find any good bearings. The ones I had in there, they was all forged stuff, but they didn't have for too long. And these are even worse, but it is what it is. So we take, this is the wrong bearing. Okay, so we're gonna have to. Okay, no, it's good. It's good. I thought it was wrong because the radius on the inside is a little bit smaller. Anyways, let's take our drive shaft. Take our drive shaft here. Stick this baby right through. Look at that. It feels real nice. And we're gonna take one of these. We're gonna get these on there. And if you clean it up really nice, it should go in really nice. And you put your retainer right on. Should snap on. It's like a snap ring. That's all that is. And there you go. We got a working axle and bearing. What we're going to do is we're going to take this baby, stick it in there. So make sure you grab it, you get it into the cup. And you're going to take your shaft right through here. Goes right in. And now we're going to try to get the top shaft. And that's it. Bada bing, bada boom. We're going to take the 2 bolts that hold these babies in place. Okay, and this one, little one in the bottom, I do have this little washer that sits in front of the shaft, the rod, the kingpin, whatever you want to call it. So it doesn't allow it to come out because it will come out eventually. So hold it straight. So it just locks them right in place. That's it. Completed there. Now let's bring our camera a little bit this way. This is the front. That's where we get the steering and everything. Same thing. This baby is still good. I cleaned the heck off of the inside. So we're gonna take 2 bearings. Just fix up my bearings so I don't kill them. I'm gonna take one is a little guy, and the inside is the little guy, and the outside is the big guy. Or is it? I think they're both the same. I think so. Yep, they're the same size. Okay, nope. On the inside, that bearing one in. So let's pull that out. How can I make this mistake? I've done so many ways. So it's a big fat bearing that goes on the inside here. The inner race. There you go, perfect. And this baby sits just like that. And same thing, take one of these, stick this baby right on, and you take your retainer here, the clamp, this clamp goes right on, and MonsterMAXX is almost back. But what we're going to do is, this is something that I shouldn't have taken off, but sometimes you do go crazy. So it's a good idea. You know what? Let's put this shaft right through. So this baby is going to sit like that. Nope, it's going to be like this. It's going to be like this. So this little guy needs to go like that. Okay, I'm all confused up. Anyways, so this little guy sits like that, and we got what we got here. We got this guy. There you go. So that's how this is gonna sit. So you really don't need to take out these little guys unless you want to go crazy and go in there, deep in there, and clean things up. So we're gonna put this. So this is how it goes. It goes in this like that, and you can tap this baby in. If it's straight, it should go flush all the way. If you get the wrong pin at the wrong spot, it might not go all the way because it might be shorter and longer, but they both look the same. Okay, I now understand. There's a cup. There's a cup that sits on the top, so it doesn't. These little cups, these little guys, sit right on the top. So this is what we're talking about. These little guys, and let's lock this up. Got one for the other side. So that doesn't allow it. They should have made these on even the pins that go across. This little guy goes right there, and it gets locked up. Bada bing, bada boom. We're gonna stick the axle in. Let's get all these crazy shit out of the way. And we're gonna put this whole baby together. So remember, the pins are the same size. So let's get them in, one on the top, one on the bottom. You can do one at a time so you don't mess up, because the other one will hold everything in place for you. Now we're going to get this bottom one in. So the bottom one has to go in now. And that goes all the way flush, okay? And then we got our 2 little bolts. That goes here, one here. You don't want to go too hard on it because you will strip. And we got one more over here. And there it is. This baby is back in business. I'm going to put this little guy in together. So I am going to be working a little bit more on this little guy. Big guy, I should say. And I'm gonna fix up the wheels so the wheels doesn't go rub against the hub carrier, bearing carrier. They rub a bit, but that's not a big deal. But at the end, like I said, I launched it, I sent it, and I damaged it. It was all my fault. Anyways, I did feel bearings bad in the opposite side, so I will change them. So look at that. You see that? Feel it. This one is perfectly fine, and I'm not gonna touch it. That's it. Thank you for watching, guys. This truck is gonna be ready to go back in action very soon, and we're all done and set. Whew, that's it. Okay, guys, we're all done. I got a few pieces here. If you check this guy out, look at the pin. The pin is bent completely. That's from the rear opposite side, and I put a new one in also. And I'm not done here because I did file the wheels on the MonsterMAXX, and they do sell these RPM kingpins, but I don't want to put them on. They've been sitting for a long time because you have to drill the hole. The whole point here is these usually, the original ones, they pop, the control arm opens up and they pop open, but with these, they're going to break the piece. You do need to drill a little bit, make the hole a little bit bigger, but I'd rather have the pin pop, take 2 seconds to put it back in. Other than that, I got to wait for this piece. If you don't have this piece in stock, I had a lot of pieces laying around. But this is, other than that, we're all set and done and ready to go. But let's zoom on this piece so you all can see the piece, the pin. There it is. So that's the only piece I'm waiting for now. I need to order it, see if they got it in stock at the hobby shop. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share, and like. See you guys in more races.